guys. You're welcome. Okay, I'm doing these for free. I should like make you pay for these videos. I'm about to look like I'm about to shit again because I have to like go down so that, like my eye is the same level as the fucking lens. Because don't tell me about like you should fix your tripod, okay? Are you like you're not, you don't do photography, like suck my dick. Okay, I am the one that does photography. I actually don't, I mean I actually do landscape photography. I don't look photography because you guys are ugly and like most people are not interesting, and I'm sorry I would have to edit them. They'd be like, can you edit my nostril, can you? No. Okay, if you are ugly you should just like become like, you should love yourself. You should learn how to do that. But I'm not gonna do portrait photography for you and suck my dick, okay? Please. Because I'm not the one. I'm not gonna let you like pose like a dumb bitch in the streets and embarrass me. You're not embarrassing yourself because you're feeling yourself. I'm not. Anyways, I do landscape. What is that? I do landscape photography because it does not change. Like landscape doesn't change and it does not betray me. So this video is a video that, if translated, my parents are gonna like be shocked. But it's not fucking like, please look at me. Like, it's not something that should shock you because this is who I am. I'd rather kill myself. I would rather kill myself than marry someone from my country. From my ethnicity, I could forgive, you know. But from my country, I would rather drown myself. I would rather kill myself. I would rather jump off a cliff. I would rather fucking do skydiving. I would rather eat a live cockroach. I would rather do all of that than marry somebody from my country. Why, you may ask? Oh my god, do you hate your people? Yes, I do hate my people. And I'm sometimes, like, I agree with racist people against my own country. I agree with them and I comment with them and I act like I infiltrate and I act like I am from that country to attack my country, because sometimes my people deserve it. Sometimes my people do deserve racism, and they do. And I wish I could just like slur them out, but it won't be like, it won't weigh down as much as like if I was not part of this too, you know? So marrying someone from my country feels like marrying my cousin, and that should never happen, bitch. That is very home sweet Alabama, and that should never happen. Because listen, my country is quite a small country, but it's not that small, okay? There's other countries that are smaller, but it's just, to me it's a small country, okay? The population is quite small, and I know everyone. It's not that I know everyone, but I do know everybody. I know all the tricks. I know, oh my god, I didn't start this again! Okay, so I know all the tricks. I know all the dating spots. I know all the fucking couple gift shops. I know all the dating phases that the people of my country go through. I know all the boys. I've seen it all. I've heard it all from my friends. I know all the types. I know all the stores they wear from. Like these guys, their outfits to go on a date. I know all the stores. I know all places. I know all restaurants. I know all spots. Like, I am bored. I am genuinely bored. I'm not gonna go on a date with you. If you want me to go on a date with you, and if you're from my country, you gotta fly me out of this thing, okay? To a new place. I wanna see exotic things. I wanna see like fucking people, tribal people. Like, I wanna see random people. Like, my country and the neighboring countries, and actually the whole fucking like wing of my countries. I've seen it all. I know all the words. I know all the tricks. I know all the fucking like words they use about like, oh my god, hey babe, like in the languages. I know it all. I've seen it all. I've had enough, okay? I have had enough. They are all the same. Like, never. I want a psychopath. I want like somebody different, you know? I want somebody that just is unique, you know? Because I am unique. I'm not gonna marry someone from my country and just do the things that everyone does, okay? I would rather kill myself. So I am not gonna marry someone from my country because it's boring and it's very off-brand, okay? I would never do that. I'm gonna marry someone from a different country, that's for sure, okay? I've known this fact since I was a fucking 3-year-old. I have known this, okay? Since forever, since the beginning of times. There's no way me would ever end up marrying someone from my country. I genuinely, it feels like marrying my cousin. Please, everybody looks the same. They all look the same. All the guys here look the same. They all dress the same. Because there's only 3 fucking stores where there is menswear. They all shop from there. they all do the fucking Instagram stories where they show like they are driving a wheel and like their watch. They all go to the same spots. They all club at the same places. Oh my god, I feel like I'm suffocating. Like, please, my parents, they don't know this. Okay, they don't know about this about me because I sometimes like slip it. I sometimes leak this information about me, which is very confidential for now. That I am not gonna marry someone from this country. Okay, I generally rather die single, die alone, die fucking with 3,000 cats than marry someone from a country because no, that should never happen and that would never happen. Okay, as I told you, I'd rather kill myself. The countries that I want to marry from, I don't have countries that I want to marry from because to me, guys and boys and men from all over the world are the same. But I have a fucking limit zone, okay, that I would never date from, which is the fucking Northern European countries because I'm sorry, you guys look too progressive, like too liberal, and just like a little bit Eastern. Like I am Eastern, I'm from the East, and I'm just traditional. I'm not splitting the bill, and I'm not gonna just like let you fuck somebody else. Like what the fuck? I'm sorry about people, like the people that live in Northern Europe. You guys freak me out, and I think you guys, maybe you're the happiest on the index, like fucking thingy, but not to me. I'm not like, no. So that's the no zone. That's like where I am like, no. I am also racist against like people from the North Europe. But I do not romanticize about any fucking nationality. To me, all boys are the same. And everybody's the same, okay? But still, I want a different spot. I want a different restaurant. I want a different clothing store. I want somebody that has his own style. Like, please, some style. Not something that I've seen. Not something that I wear, actually, okay? In my streetwear phase. That's what I want. I don't want somebody from my country, I swear. It just feels like dating a cousin. Like, that is so scary. Like, no. Like, I feel like when I look at the man in my country, I see myself, you know? Like, I'd be like, oh my god, that looks like me, because you look like my aunt and you kind of look like my uncle. Like, what? Like, no, I'd rather kill myself, as I said before. And my mom always says like things about what are you gonna do when you get married, and she would state like a fucking tradition that we do here. She doesn't know. I do not break the fact to her yet. Like, I'm not gonna do that yet because she's gonna laugh at me. She's gonna be like, where are you gonna meet the fucking foreigner? I would go to the fucking exchange cafes, I would go to the exchange fucking events, and I would fucking stand in front of foreign embassies and wait to see somebody cute, okay, and go chase him and be like, oh my god, how can I get visa for your country? Whatever the fuck the country would be, okay? Even if it's a fucking no-zone country, like, even if it's a country that does not exist, there's some other countries, I would still marry from that country and not from my place. Like, no. Because I live in a city, but I call it a town, okay? It's not New York, so if it, like, honey, okay, if it's not New York, it's not city. It's not, okay? Same thing applies to you if you live near the Canadian borders and you call yourself, like, from New York. No, you are from near Canada. Like, that's where you are from, okay? If you're not from New York City and you live in the suburbs of whatever the fuck that region is that looks like every fucking state, you're not from New York. Like, stop fooling people on Omegle and telling them, oh my god, I'm from New York. When you're not. You are from Canada, actually, and you have a very Canadian accent. And you should stop fooling people and scamming people that are from New York. And people are gonna be, oh my god, you live in the skyline of New York. Oh my, no you don't. You live in the suburbs. You live in a fucking Canadian house, okay? That's exactly where you live, okay? That's exactly where you live. And I'm not gonna marry you either because you're a liar. You tell people that you're from New York when you're not. Like, suck my dick. I do not care if it's the state, okay, New York. No, it's not New York City, so it does not apply, okay? So, like, back to my mom. She'd be like telling me things, oh my god, what are you gonna do when you get married? I'm not gonna do that, okay? I'm gonna marry somebody that does not know about these traditions that we have here, okay? I'm a very traditional person. Like, I love tradition. I love, like, history. I love, like, honoring our past. But not, like, when it's a must, you know? You hear the neighbors? That's exactly why. Okay. I heard a tip once by a very smart person, very wise person. I just saw on Facebook, okay? Like, somebody posted it on those theme pages. the tip said, do not marry or do not actually date to begin with from a place where you don't want to live. Okay, so if you are, let's say, from, I don't know, honey, like from Rome, Italy, and you're not happy with that, you don't want to date people from there because you think like they're weirdos and you think that you don't fucking, like, you're not compatible, you should move out. You should move out. Or, like, when you go on Tinder, have the passport feature. Oh, talking about the passport feature. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Tinder is blocked in my country, like, when it comes to paying, like, the premium version. But one day, they were charitable enough and they gave me the fucking passport feature for free for a whole month. Oh my god. Whenever I saw, like 6 kilometers away, when it comes to guys of my country, I would literally have a panic attack because what do you mean you're like you're stalking me, you're 6 kilometers, that's a fucking very close radius. I don't care, you're from my city too, which is a town. You should kill yourself, like, please. I kept changing like places, but it's still like it's 100 kilometers away. That's the maximum in this country. They gave me the passport feature for free. I thrived. I made so many international relationships. Like, I texted with a guy from Turkey, okay, and I was like, oh my god, like, Turkey, tell me about it. And I ended up manifesting a trip to Turkey, like, months after. I was like, oh my god, I might just go there, you know? I had no plans, but I just manifested it. My energy shifted, you know? I was talking to this guy, and he helped me manifest go travel. And of course, I never went and met him. Like, I never talked to him for more than a fucking day, because I actually think people that are on Tinder that are actually trying to make a relationship are weirdos. I just downloaded Tinder for the funsies because I wanted to try it out for the first time ever. And when it was 6 kilometers away, guys around me, I killed myself. I was like, there's no way, I could just do this. I'm gonna die single, like, oh my god. And my heart has been dry since 2019. Like, my heart has been closed, and the only time it opens when I just travel. I see other people, I see random guys, I see like the fucking guy with the dreadlocks, I see the guys with the fucking piercings, I see the guy from like God knows where island, I see the people from Australia, which I don't think Australia is a real place, and they'd be like, oh my god, I'm from Australia, they are fucking British. I know that. I'm gonna talk about why I think Australia is a fake place in another video, so wait for that, okay? I'm gonna give you a scoop because it will be a very juicy video where I would share all my conspiracy theories. What was I talking about? Yeah, so whenever I traveled, oh my god, I thought I was asexual for some time. I thought, oh my god, like, maybe I don't feel like love anymore. Maybe it's just like, that's my sexuality. Now I am asexual when it comes to my country. I am dry when it comes to the boys around me, okay? You are never gonna be sitting across from me in a cafe that everybody goes to, that everybody dates in, that everybody knows everybody, and it freaks me out. And oh my god, I should just call it a day, because anyways, but I'm not gonna marry someone from my country, and that is for sure, okay? And I do not care if my parents are gonna disagree or not. I do not know their reaction. I never brought a man in the house, duh, and I would never bring somebody unless I'm fucking sure. I'm not like you guys date fucking 1,200 people and you call it a day, and they'd be like, why all men are toxic? The problem is you. If you have more than fucking 3 exes and you're like, you think they are the problem, you are the problem. I'm sorry to break it down to you, but like, what do you mean? Like, you're 20 and you dated 3 times and they were all fucking, like, bad? They were all spoiled fucking pigs? What? You are the problem. You gotta do a course, you gotta fucking do therapy or some shit. You are the problem. I'm sorry to break it down to you, sweetie, okay? I'm very blatant like that. So, for now, I'm just gonna keep this ambition to myself. Even like, I would tell my friends about it, I'd be like, I'm not gonna marry someone from my country. And they'd be like, where are you gonna meet somebody from another country? First of all, there's something called moving out, bitch. Okay, I could take a plane ride to everywhere in the world. Okay, it's very accessible and it's very easy. So I would do that. Okay, there's the Olympics in France coming up, so I'm gonna go there. I don't know, cheer for people. I do not know, but I know exactly that he does not live here. He does not live here. And if I do not meet somebody that is a foreigner, that just lives very far away from home, that does not care about like fucking stupid places and stupid spots that I've seen here, I would catch them. I would just like seduce him and I would just like be with him. And if I do not meet that, I would die single and not happy, to be honest, but it's just because it's a priority for me to be married and have kids, just have a family. And you know, also a family that speaks multiple languages, that would be good. Like if he's from another country and speaks other languages other than fucking English, that would be fucking good for the kids. They're gonna be like smart, like their mom, because I speak multiple languages, bitch. And I do not speak bullshit. That's why I'm not marrying someone from this fucking damn country. Okay, enough.